Over here in Madison, I got everything unloaded. I just wanted to get a quick shot for you guys that before I get everything torn out and all that. I believe I said earlier it was a ream. Look at the high efficiency. Yeah, I guess it was. I guess it was back in the day, 1984. Well, got our lines disconnected and our whip, and what we're gonna do, this pad's not big enough for our new unit here. We're going almost 16 seer, 15 and a half. So we're gonna get this guy loaded up. We're gonna get this pad busted up if we have to. Maybe we can just dolly it over there without busting it, but we got a new pad for her. And I'll get you some shot on the inside when we get inside before we get to doing any work. But here we go. All right, guys, I just want you to look at that P-trap. Look at that. I mean, really. I mean, what do we got? What do I got about? I mean, let me get to the dirt here. I got 2 fingers from the bottom of that trap, and I turned it at a 45. It was like that. And every time it rains, he says it backs up. So all I can do is we can turn it to about a 45 to where it won't vapor lock it. And this is a slab. It's concrete, so there's nothing we can do about that because the unit's not in the attic. The unit's in a closet. So we're just gonna have to leave that the way it is, and I just want to show you guys that anyway. We're gonna, as you can see, we've crimped down our 3/4 line, and we've got a piece of 3/8 in it, and that's gonna when we flush the line set out from the inside with a solvent cleaner, and this is required. Any good install is going to do this. Any good technician is going to do this. They're going to use a solvent going 22 to 410A, and they're going to clean those lines. So that's what we're going to do now, guys. And I'll show you my little setup I got here, and it's pretty neat. I've had a couple different ones, but this is the best one here that I've got so far. It's the Ace Power Flush Injection. And the top comes off, and you pour your solution down in there. And I'll use the nitrogen tank. And it's going to flush it, push this through, and then after this goes through, then we're going to flush it with the air, with the nitrogen, and make sure all this is out. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, I just want to shoot this real quick. Before I hook the lines up, I'm doing a pressure test on each one of the lines. Just put a little port, solder it off, and raise it, close it off at the other end inside. And before I put the coil in or anything on the inside, I'm just testing each line, and we're holding good. So I went ahead and disconnected it now. I just wanted to get a shot of video of that before I cut them and hook it up to the unit. A lot of guys are not doing this. When the customer has a leak and they're not determining where the leak is at, they're just replacing the system, assuming that the leak is either in the indoor evaporator or the outdoor condenser. So it's just best to go ahead. I always do it and take the extra time and test the line set, because if you get a new system in, that line set is leaking, and it's just going to be a problem later on down the line for you on this brand new install, and the customer's not going to be happy. So alright, we're going to jump back on it, guys. Alright, we're all together, got our whip on, got our line raised in here. We got our low voltage hooked up, and so sure to flow nitrogen through during the brazing, and used a wet rag wrapped around each one of the valves, protect the valves from heat, just in case. I always do that. Alright, we hadn't finished up our thermostat yet. This is a new one. This is got this one. This is a new one Train's come out with now. It's a fully touchscreen unit, and it's Wi-Fi. So we're gonna get him on here in just a minute. I just wanted to show you. This used to be where our unit's at in the little door here, and this is about 16 inches here. About maybe 14 here, and the interior was maybe 16 or 18. But they did the addition. There's the addition room there. Let's give you a back up view of it. So that right there was a wall, and they extended it out. Did a good job. And this is our new spot here. Our unit's gonna sit here. I'm gonna poke through the top, and we're gonna run our duct there instead of poking through there. We're gonna reconnect everything up the top. I'm gonna leave the gas line where it's at, and just come right over into the unit. Not for sure about the vent pipe yet. I may leave it there, we may move it. I just don't know. It'd probably be easier to move it, but and this is it. Just really rough. We hadn't even done anything in here today. We were all outside today, so got our gas unit here, and our coal, and our pan. He didn't have a pan before because it's slab, so it wasn't code, but we're going to put him one underneath there with a safety switch on it, so if he ever does have any more problem, he's not going to end up with water on the floor and coming out to the hardwood and damaging the hardwood. So we're done for today. We're going to throw this thermostat on, and we are out. You're gonna